Well, hey, Pat again here. You know me. We're making RV and beach memories. See behind me there? Yeah, moving furniture down to the beach house. So now let's call it a beach home. Get some furniture moving. Big thanks to my nephew Jeff, brother Mike, and Chuck, and everybody's helped in Glenna. She's been a big help. Getting all of our furniture down from Mooresville into the big beach place. As you can see, putting regular gas. Hey, with the old big white dually, man, I've been buying diesel for almost 2 years and felt weird to even think about unleaded gas. Whoo! And the price. It's cheap. I've been paying $5 for diesel and this regular gas. I can get a hang of this. It's a little bit cheaper. Still too expensive, but it is what it is, I guess. You can look here. Well, we got it unpacked. Mike and then Jeff helped me load. We got it down yesterday and we were pooped, so we waited till this morning to get it up to the house and get it unloaded. And you can see it's we got her down emptied and got her all ready to get in. Now we got to get some of it up those steps. Had to have one on stilts, didn't you, Pat? Yeah, boy. And no elevator. Whoo! So yeah. Hey, Nolan with Breezy Properties, he's going to help. We're going to put some of it on pallets, and he's going to bring these skid steer. Oh, I think we're full here. He's going to bring his skid steer down and raise some of it up so we don't strain ourselves picking up furniture up there. Hang on a minute. Let me finish filling up the old U-Haul. We're going to take her up the road and get her turned in and headed back to sort through some boxes. Right back. All right, we'll get the old U-Haul turned in. I'll be back to show you here in a day or two. We get all of our furniture in and sort of show you the final process of this long journey we've been on since, well, going all the way back to January, really, when we signed our contract with it. I know my aching back, whoo, and I know everybody that's helped me, man, they've been super to grab hold of some of our heavy furniture, and I felt it when I got up this morning. We got up at about 3:15 yesterday morning, drive up, load, and got back, and we were just too pooped to do much, and got up early this morning, and man, I had to get shoved out of bed this morning, and Chuck come over to help, and man, he was super. We got the truck unloaded, got most everything up under the house, so now we get to sort through some of the boxes we packed almost 2 years ago and see what we saved that we didn't really need and which furniture we're going to put where, so the fun starts. But it's been a fun journey though. It's been a little bit of work, but a little bit of work's always worth it, isn't it? Let me get this truck turned in and I'll get back to you when we get some furniture in. Well, we got the truck turned in, but before we did that, Glenna and I slipped up to Mooresville, and we thought let's try to get a big load before we go. So we just rented a trailer, and we loaded that trailer down. It was full. We got all the boxes, and we had a ton of boxes. We had the trailer full, the back of the truck was full, so we figured let's knock out some of that before we do. Then we went and got the truck, and you know, Pat. Well, we got a load of boxes with the trailer. Maybe it'll all fit in the truck. So we got the truck. You can see it's a pretty good sized truck. It's a 20-foot truck. And boy, did we fill it up quicker than we wanted. And it, of course, no, all of it didn't fit. But we did get it unloaded. Chuck and Joyce, we met them years ago. They really helped. Chuck came down that Sunday and really helped bail me out, and he helped unload the truck for me. So there we go. Here's some of what we got unloaded. Oh, it was, I can tell you how old I am now. Some of this will go up the steps, and like I say, Nolan's going to help raise some of it up onto the porch with the skid steer and the forks on pallets. So, yeah, just got some sorting through. We got a big shed there that we can store a lot in, so some of it we'll have to do some more downsizing on. We'll find some stuff that we pack that we think, what in the world did we pack that for? So it's another downsize event, but it's still all good. Another warm, beautiful day at Myrtle Beach, and still loving life. Lord has really protected us, gave us a couple of safe journeys up, 4 hours up and 4 hours back from Mooresville to get. The Lord's really put his hand around us and protected us. So we are truly thankful for everything he does for us. So on with the move. A lot of, now the fun starts. Figuring out, Glenna gets to figure out where she wants to put what, and Pat gets to say, okay, I'll put it there. And here we go. Here's third time's a charm. So we went and got us a trailer and went back to Mooresville to, we're going to empty out that storage building this time. You can see the trailer's fairly full. That's the final load. We did get her emptied. It was a little rainy that day, but everything fit in the back of the truck and in that U-Haul trailer. I would have got used to that. There's our storage unit. It was a 10 by 20. We'd had that almost 2 years, and we got our money's worth out of it. We had a lifetime stored in there, and we finally broke both of our backs and got it all out. And there's our final look. There's Lake Norman. Been by that lake a million times, and there's one final run coming back to unload the trailer. That U-Haul chased me all the way down 77, and one last look to see. It's a big lake. Had a lot of fun on Lake Norman when we had our pontoon boat. But we're headed back to Myrtle Beach to get it all unloaded, as if we hadn't done that before. There it is. That was the last load we come down with. We unloaded it under the house so we could sort of sort through it, waiting for some help to get some of that heavy furniture up the steps. And then the shed there, we'll make room in there to unload some boxes and get the boxes stored. And it's just been a fun trip. Got some of the furniture up into the house. You can see we got mattresses and some end tables, and got a few of the things for the bedroom, getting ready to get it set up. Finally got our TVs on the wall. You can see all the cables hanging. Oh, we got to get rid of those cables, but finally got those TV mounts up on the wall. That was a joy to stand up and do. Well, there's the bedroom TV. That's all the wires tucked in, nice, neat, and now we can sort of lay in bed and watch the late news. And of course, there's my big one. There's my big TV in the living room, and all the wires hanging. So we got to get up there and get all those wires tucked in there. That was a horse to pick up. Me and Glenna picked it up, and so there's the finish. And of course, you got to see a good NASCAR race on that TV. But we got all the cables hid in behind the TV, so it looks. I think it's pretty awesome up on the wall there. That's a pretty good sized TV, and nothing better to watch on there but a good NASCAR race. Now that's starting to look like a real beach house, and get main priorities, get those TVs up. You know, we've been in the camper, we've been on an antenna for so long. We stayed up one night, all night long, just as soon as we got our cable hooked up, just sitting there flipping channels. It was so neat to get that many channels, and they wouldn't go when a plane flew over. So yeah, but it's a big adjustment trying to get back into the 21st century with TV cable. But they got all that. Still stepping over some boxes there in the floor. I didn't show you, but starting to shape up a little bit. We're out searching around. We have found a couple of places where we could donate some clothing. We've gone through some boxes, 1,000 boxes. Downsizing on some of the clothes that we haven't seen in so long. Apparently we're not going to be wearing them. I have dug out some warmer clothes because the last couple of winters we've been in a little bit warmer climate. It's a little bit chilly here at the beach, but we have found a couple of charitable donation places we're going to take and donate some clothes to some needy people that can probably use them. I got a little bit bigger in my older age, so some of my clothes yeah, they don't fit anymore. But somebody will be able to get some good use out of them. So we found we drove down the Surfside Beach and found a charitable place where the missions come in and distribute some of the clothes for them. So we're gonna head on up and drop off our clothes. We've got a few things we're gonna pick up over at another storage place till we can get everything sorted out. But it's all working out. I can start seeing some daylight down at the end of the tunnel, and I don't think it's a train coming at me. So we're doing real good. Doing real good. Okay, got our donations dropped off. I know it'll go to a good cause. Somebody will get some good wear out of this clothes that just couldn't fit in anymore. We just never wore. So we did a little more downsizing. Get a few more boxes out of the way so we can get this beach house and beach home easier to walk through with all these boxes. Hey, I want to show you funny. We had, when I was moving, while we were gone that day with the U-Haul, I have some good friends that we've made down here, Bob and Derek, and I think Robin even helped. You see here what they did to my house. even a couple of the neighbors says, "Oh gosh, what's wrong with your house? We see all that caution tapes, everything okay?" That's what I saw when I pulled in with my U-Haul coming down with a load of furniture, and I thought it was hilarious. Bob and Derek, and at least you're thinking about me to caution out. They even helped carry some of the stuff up the stairs when we got unloaded. I guess you saw we had to do a 3-tripper, one with the trailer, one with the truck, and then had to go back for a third one with the U-Haul trailer. But everything's here now. We just got to get it all sorted out, coming out of a 3,000 square foot home into an 800 square foot. But we come out of a 300 square foot camper, so really ought to fit, huh? And I don't want to forget all of my help up in Mooresville, loading all that furniture out of my storage unit up there. My big brother Mike, love him to death. I'd be lost without him. Talk to him just about every day. He drove all the way down, drove 3 hours to help me get that U-Haul loaded, and man, I sure do appreciate being lost without him. Nephew Jeff, he was there to help, and real strong back, a young guy, so they helped me really get that truck loaded. To help it get it, yeah, you can hear I got neighbors doing some construction next door. But they helped me get it started this way, and Glenna had to get stuck driving the dually here with the big hips that she'd been so terrified of, but she followed me down in the U-Haul. So she did an awesome job coming down, and she's been my biggest help and my right hand helping getting all this move done. And when we got down here, I had one of the neighbors, I didn't get to meet him. He come down and helped to unload a few things with us, and then Chuck come over to help me finish unloading the truck super fast, that we got everything up under the house here. And then a couple of the guys that like I said, Bob and Derek and Kenny come down, some new friends that helped get everything up the steps. And boy, I tell you, I just wasn't able. I just done got old. And but anyway, I want to thank those guys. Couldn't have done it without all you guys to help get all of our furniture and get this thing turned into from a house to a home. And man, sure do appreciate the help. But we are sure glad you watched our video, and if you haven't subscribed there, just click right down there in the bottom. It's free. You can join our Making RVs memories. How did I get that right? Making RV and beach memories. Yeah, I had to change it since we're down at the beach here. I got a little deal coming up. The next video is going to be on how to survive in a hurricane in a camper, which we did. Nearly did it twice. I'll show you some of the do's and some of the real big don'ts you don't want to do with an RV if you're on a campground near the ocean when there's a hurricane coming. And click on that like button. Boy, the YouTube likes to see if you liked the video, and I'd love to see if you liked it. And leave me a comment there. I'll respond to every comment there. I promise I'll try to get back on a little better schedule of posting some more videos. I want to show you a finished product of all the furniture we've got going into the house. It's going to be pretty amazing. Again, thanks for watching. We had a blast. I enjoy. I've been so busy, it's why I haven't really got any videos posted. We've been super busy, and I've been. I can feel I'm getting old, really old. But again, thanks for watching. If you like to say subscribe, like, and leaving me a comment. And thanks again. As me and Glenna will always tell you, God bless you, everyone.